Grandma Babs, Reverend Minister Nathan Christopher Stevens, birth date 10/26/76, Social Security number 473111319, Anishinaabe, Sovereign Native American Tribal Medicine Man, first responder and witness and international peacekeeper. I need to go straight to room 134 and record the goings on. And witness and get this on YouTube. I just met Yusef and Anita from Tanzania. After you, my good sir. Say hi to the world. You're going viral. Any messages for humanity?
Live in peace.
That's my message. Rainbow Family Church of Love. Peace and love. Good day. Thanks, Crystal.
Yeah.
I'm going to go just witness, make sure these people are safe from the police. I don't know where I'm going. I asked for Officer Sean Allen Jones and Officer Ian Rock, who I'm personal friends with, who treated me with valiant peacekeeping services, but still delivered me to the psychiatric ward for 19 days of abuse. Yusef, Anita. Yusef, Anita. Oh, I'm here as a Native American Ojibwe sovereign tribal shaman, international witness, and peacekeeper in service in my native tribal homelands for 31 years to assure that these people are not taken to any psychiatric wards. We've all been abused by St. Paul Police, Ramsey County Sheriff, Hennepin County Sheriff, and Minneapolis Police. Please open the door. The police are in a locked room with someone having a medical emergency, won't let me in. So I'm going to stand here peacefully and witness. The police just said, "What do you need from the medics? Just tell us what you need." With authority, a woman police officer. Now they're arguing. And the police just yelled at the woman police officer, just yelled at Anita, said, "Why are we here then?" Now they're having an argument. The woman police officer just said, "So you didn't ask."
Hi, let's
Hi.
go stand over there.
Hey, do you know Officer Ian Rock or Sean Allen Jones?
Yeah, they work night.
Yeah, they're good buddies of mine. I'm just being a witness
Are you
for their legal safety. I'm friends with the family.
Okay, that's fine. But
I'm
they-
also a legally protected vulnerable adult who, like them, has been abused by officers with guns first responding when medical emergency is happening, excruciating pain is going on.
We're here to help anybody.
You got your
that
business
calls us.
card?
Yeah, I'll give you my business card.
Wonderful. And do you have your business card?
I do.
Then I'll
Can
just,
we let
I
the
see
medics
that
through?
we're safe.
Yeah,
I
can
see
you let
that.
the medics through?
Absolutely. Hey, buddy.
Okay, right here. Thank you.
Is it okay if I stand wherever you tell me to stand and
You can stand
peacefully
right there.
witness?
You can
What's
stand
your
right
name,
there.
good sir?
Officer Sahal.
Hey, you might not think it, but I'm an African American too. I'm 4% Nigerian, and I want to say, good God bless you, peacekeeping forces, my boys in blue, Stevens family, West Side, 160 years in white Irish skin, and thousands of years in Ojibwe Anishinaabe skin.
Hey, so you called us. She said she didn't call us. What do you need
No,
from
she
us?
told me that she called them, and then I met Yusef in the lobby. We prayed together. I said, "Assalamu alaikum." He said, "Malaikum assalam." He shared some Quran.
Are you
And
staying
then
with them?
No, I'm in 153.
Okay.
But he invited me back here to liaison as a peacekeeper and just witness their safety.
Okay. No,
and he
he's good.
also asked that she be transported only to University of Minnesota Fairview Riverside, which has the best.
She's saying she doesn't want to go to the hospital.
Because she's scared, because we've been put in psychiatric facilities where they force medicate us. I just spent 62 days in the institution. Crimes against humanity are going on daily. Psychiatric meds kill 150,000 Americans a year, and 1.8 million people die annually globally in psychiatric care.
Well,
So
good to
that's
know.
why I'm witnessing.
Do me a favor. Now we got your side of the
Yeah,
story. We'll
yeah.
get her side of the story more. Can you just stand right there?
I'm going to do you a better favor.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out, chill my panic attack with a 100% legal, 0% THC, cannabidiol, cannabis hemp cigarette I got at the tobacco store. How's that sound?
Sounds good, bro.
And then I'm going to go back to my room and take an Ativan that I have a legal prescription for. I trust you. What's your name again?
Officer Sahal.
The EMTs are here. You did your peacekeeping jobs. You're out of their room. I witnessed. I heard through the door a brief question and answer service.
Thanks for being savior.
And
Thank you.
I want a copy. Who carries the Minnesota Peacekeepers Handbook anymore?
Online. You can get it online, yeah.
Do you know that they can change that by the minute?
I don't know.
Who's got a hard copy?
I got to go back in there.
Yes.
Just do what you got to do.
Yes,
okay?
officers.
Take care, bro.
Hey, and God bless you.
Take care
And
of
God
you
bless
too.
America. Nate the Great 2028 Legal Marijuana Now Party. Trusted service with respect. N. Bardu, officer, Police Department, City of St. Paul, West District, 367 Grove Street. Telephone number 651-703-6824, St. Paul, Minnesota 55101. Nicole.Bardeaux, Bardeaux, at ci.stpaul.mn.us. And Officer Garad Sahal, police officer, Police Department, City of St. Paul, West District, 367 Grove Street. Telephone 651-266-5896. Email GARAAD.SAL. So starting over. GARAAD.SAHAL at ci.stpaul.mn.us. Call and email those officers. Thank them for their peacekeeping services and let them know that when an absolute safe situation has already been totally established and witnessed by multiple people, and we call the dispatch turns us over to the EMT dispatch. The EMT dispatch starts yelling at me and says they're hanging up now, and hangs up right then when I say we have a serious emergency because all three of us are legally protected, vulnerable adults with mental disabilities and special needs, and we've all been assaulted verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually by police officers that don't carry a copy or even know where a hard copy of the Republic, the Constitutional Republic of Minnesota's established 1858's Peacekeepers Handbook. I've asked at least 24 officers for a copy of the Peacekeepers Handbook. At one time, their business cards said Peacekeeper. But in my tribe, peacekeeping first responders don't show up for a medical emergency with loaded weapons of mass destruction, especially after a lifelong holistic wellness practitioner gets on as a liaison on the phone and says to everyone who answers, don't send any private foreign national trained murderer and foreign mercenary corporate owned thugs with loaded guns and weapons of mass destruction when my sister is sitting there in excruciating pain waiting 30 minutes for the EMTs to get there and has to spend 5 minutes arguing back and forth with the St. Paul fucking men and women in blue with their loaded guns and weapons of mass destruction. We don't need to be abused or harassed or yelled at or commanded or told what to do or verbally or psychologically terrorized, which I witnessed Officer N. Bardu do. You heard it. You didn't hear it, but I heard it through the door, and I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God, with my hand over my heart, hemp and tobacco in my hand, smoking my legal hemp at 0% THC, high level of cannabidiol CBD, because a lifelong victim of horrific abuse, torture, mental, emotional, psychological, sexual, physical, spiritual, demonic, evil, pedophilia of the Roman Catholic Church. 53 Roman Catholic priests just got outed this week in Minnesota for pedophiliac activities, spiritual, sexual, emotional, physical, psychological abuse, just like the St. Paul police just did to Anita and Yusef Mohammed from Tanzania. Anita's been here 25 years, speaks fluent French, very good English. Mohammed not so great on his English, but enough to communicate and pray together. And I just witnessed another crime against humanity, ladies and gentlemen. People with locked, loaded weapons showing up for a girl screaming out in pain with a broken leg that has a dirty cast that don't got no pain medicine. Help end the crimes against humanity and the Nazi psychiatric forced medication of legally vulnerable protected adults with known deadly poisons and chemical warfare agents and weapons of mass destruction when they're in pain and they need a doctor. Goodbye. www.youtube.com/shininglight777. Ask me how my Share Star Child videos get paid program works. Ever heard of anyone paying you to click, 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 click on your clicking machine? Get educated, feel something, get entertained, laugh, call me crazy, like, dislike, send hate mail to stupidbiatches@gmail, stupidbeeyatches@gmail.com. Send spiritual inquiries to Allaha Jama, ALAHAJAHMA.com. If you're interested in becoming a member, a supporter of the Rainbow Family Church of Love International, a subsidiary of Starchild Universal Enterprises Unlimited, which is a subsidiary of the Almighty, Universal, Liquid Rainbow Living Love Light, Creator, Love of God and Goddess, Mother, Father God, Creator of the living universe and Mother Earth, that if we don't do something, radically supernatural intervention in the next 33 years, the ship goes down, no 22nd century, massive water wars, resource wars, oil wars that are already happening, and thank Donald Trump for what he's doing to prevent a full-on war like the Project in New American Century with Wolfowitz and Cheney and Bush Jr. had planned for this very time frame. They want a full invasion of Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, drops the mic. Peace and love. May God, Goddess, or you don't believe in none of that shit, you want to be a member of the Rainbow Family Church of Love, 2 requirements. You believe in love as a higher power, and you practice love daily. We will help you learn how to love. We will set you free from pain and disease with natural, holistic, legally available foods of the gods that are talked about in every ancient scripture on the planet that we have written records of going back to Chinese medicine 8,000 years ago. NateStevens.bandcamp.com. Just take my album for free. Been promoting it for 12 years. Done $350 in record sales. No one gives a fuck about legally protected, vulnerable adults with disabilities and special needs. Good night. Good day. Keep clicking. Keep watching TV. In the St. Paul Pioneer Press, there's 10 pages on the front page of local, county, state, federal, and international news, followed by 4 pages on life, which is all entertainment, followed by 16 pages of sports statistics, sports stories. Why don't they just, here's a tip for the St. Paul Pioneer Press marketing department. Just put sports all the time on the front page, man. You'll increase subscribership and cut the local, state, county, and federal and international law down to the last 2 pages with a bunch of blah, 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 blah. No one cares. 8 million people dying globally annually in psychiatric care facilities around the globe, making Hitler look like a little schoolgirl. That means in the 60 years they've been doing this to people, 480 million people have died in psychiatric care. Yusef's calling me back in. I can't come in with my smoke. It's my medicine, so I don't have a panic attack. I just reported what they did to you. I'm talking to a video to put out on the internet. How are you going to be okay? Okay, so you were scared of the police, right?
Yeah.
And you were scared of being mistreated at the hospital and sent to the psychiatric unit, right?
I don't need to go to. I'm not psychiatric.
I know. But have you ever been to a psychiatric unit?
No.
Why are you so scared to go to the hospital and get medical attention? You need that cast cut off, the wound taken care of, reset possibly, and a new cast put on. Or you're going to remain in pain, your leg's not going to heal right, and you'll be crippled.
Okay, then. Okay.
I just don't want to be here.
No. Okay.
I don't want to be here.
It's alright. We go.
Listen, do you guys have money for a cab to take you directly to the emergency room at the closest hospital?
Do you have a little bit of cash?
No. I live on $1,000 a month, which is not enough for me to take care of my family, my nieces, my nephews, my grandchildren, my children, my uncles, my aunts, my grandmothers, my grandfathers, my people, my congregation in Nigeria, in Lagos, in Ukraine, in Nicaragua, in Venezuela. I do good for $1,000 a month, but I haven't eaten in 3 days or slept in 72 hours taking care of people. My phone's ringing off the hook. And I've just got out of 62 days in the institution where they beat me, put me in a room with no water, no toilet, no intercom, on a plastic mattress with a sheet, and I had to drink my own urine to prevent my lips from cracking for 72 hours because I was acting like this, having a panic attack because my parents used to do things I can't talk about, or I do end up going back there. And no human being has been able to listen to the things my mother, Susan Marie Stevens, and my father, Christopher Gerard Stevens, did to me starting when I was born in the Christian Church of Jesus Christ, Roman Catholicism, in the name of God, Church of Satan, evildoers, wolves in sheep's clothing. And they run the government, and they send people here screaming in pain, people with loaded weapons.
I said it can.
Who pay you some food?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna pay you.
All I want is Coca-Cola, and if you have enough for more tobacco.
I don't smoke.
A can of Coke and a pack of smokes is all I need.
Okay. Just chill. We're gonna do it.
Okay.
And then I can help facilitate a safe ride with a private citizen to the emergency room, walk in with you.
I wanna go to Anoka.
Anoka?
Yes.
Well, how the fuck are we going to get you to Anoka? Do you have any money? You have enough for a cab ride out there? It's going to be about $50.
You know what?
Why do you want to go to Anoka? I'm just curious. I'm not. This is me being panicky because people with loaded weapons of mass destruction show up and start arguing with you, yelling at you, commanding you to be quiet. I heard it all through the door, right? They're scary, right? They're intimidating with their weapons loaded, right? Am I making anything up? Am I misconstruing the truth?
And then the police came here.
After they hung up on us telling them we don't want the police here because they will make it an emergency and scare us.
The police came here. How many of them?
2 police, I have their cards.
The paramedic.
I already reported on them, and the paramedics came. And then what did tell me? I'll shut up. I'll stop smoking so I can come in and quit yelling. I don't want to get kicked out of here. Why don't you tell me the story of what happened?
The police came, 3 of them, and then 3 paramedics. Sit down.
Yeah, I saw the 3 paramedics. I only saw 2 police. I got 2 business cards, and I'm going to have the whole world emailing them and calling them and telling them they saw this video. What do you want to tell the world? Yusef and Anita from Tanzania, my good family. Assalamu alaikum, my good brother.
You are not going to Nigeria. You are going to
Tanzania. You know what I want to do? I want to invest in artwork and handcrafts and handmade clothing and sell it to raise money to build my church and to feed my starving children and to protect and help my wounded warriors.
You know, the hotel, you see this one?
Yeah.
It's named after my name.
It's named after your name, Days Inn?
Mjili.
Nujili?
Mjili.
Mujili? Mujili? Mujili or Mujili?
Mjili.
Mujili means days? Mujili. That's your name? Yusef Mujili? What does that Yusef mean and what does Mujili mean?
Joseph is my first name.
Is who? Your first name?
Yusef.
Joseph Yusef
Mjili.
Mujili from Tanzania. Nathan Christopher Stevens, Phoenix, Flickerbird, Starchild, America, Grandma Babs, Don Juan Julio El Chapo, many names. It doesn't matter. It's not about me. It's about my family. My family of light, my family from the stars.
Do you know
Children of the sun.
Do you know El Chapo?
A chapel?
El Chapo.
He's my godfather. He's my hero. They got him, but his son is running the whole cartel now. And the Mexican National Military attacked El Chapo's son a month and a half ago, and the cartel kicked their fucking ass and said, leave the fuck alone out of our town. We take care of our people, bringing medicine to the people.
Do you know, baby, calm down.
I'm going to stand outside and smoke again so I calm down and don't disturb you guys and scare you.
No.
I won't ever call the police on you unless you need them. I will never hurt you, and you might not believe me yet, but I will earn your trust.
I said I went to military.
Can I smoke in here?
No.
Come outside with me. You went to military training?
I've been in the military.
You've been in the military. What was your position?
Actually, I was a sergeant.
A sergeant. My brother is a sergeant major. I'm a commander in the Minnesota Zapatista People's Republican Freedom Fighting Peacekeeping Posse Comitatus Forces, waging cyber warfare and intel warfare against the powers who shouldn't be.
Shut it down. Okay. So,
Black Ops, Special Forces, volunteer. Red, white, and blue. Welcome. What is wrong, America?
Commander, you're commander.
Yes, Sergeant. I'm hiring.
Commander.
Do you know how to use firearms?
Very well.
Were you trained in machine guns, automatic weapons?
Very, very well.
Do you have connections? Let's not talk about that.
Okay, then.
Let's keep that on the down low.
Okay.
Do you know what the United States government does down in New Orleans? They trade submachine guns
Actually, they
for
you-
opium and heroin from Afghanistan on barges and put them up the Mississippi River to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, loaded up with fentanyl, get people addicted, kill them, make money off their overdoses. Gold, oil, drugs. That's what God stands for.
Listen, last night they killed Ismail.
The Iranian.
Yeah.
Go Trump. Go Donald Trump. He's trying to prevent a full-blown war. What do you think?
Stupid.
Yeah, grab him by the pussy. But I watched Fox News all night last night and heard some real reports.
You kill Hussein Ismail, but guess what? Matter of time.
The Ayatollah,
Yeah.
we already got him not being able to sell any drop of their oil anywhere in the world. Why? It's our oil. Donald Trump
It's a matter.
wants the oil. That's what America wants. They planned out the war in Iran 35 years ago, Project for the New American Century, Donald Rumsfeld, Paul Wolfowitz, Dick Cheney, Bush, and company. They planned the invasion on Iran. I can't smoke in there.
No.
That's my medicine to keep me calm and keep the police away. Sacred sacrament of my God.
Are you driving?
No. They took my license away. I have to pay $800 to get my license back. Because I had trace amounts of an illegal narcotic in my system and crashed my car. And didn't hurt myself and didn't hurt anyone else. I just scraped the bark off of 2 trees and landed in a wire mesh fence after triple reverse to the left side, flipping over 3 times at 80 miles an hour. To get my car unstuck, my red Jeep Cherokee United Nations peacekeeping vehicle 4x4 in first gear, 75, 80 miles an hour, off the railroad tracks because a train was 5 seconds away from smashing into me and killing me.
Okay.
Should we steal a car?
What?
Should we steal a car?
No.
My son, he's a professional.
You're not doing
Okay, we'll keep it legit. We'll fight and stay legal and stay protected and follow the Constitution. You know what? When they labeled me with a mental...
It's a matter of time.
When they labeled me with a mental illness, they took away my Second Amendment right to bear and carry loaded firearms for my self-protection. I've never harmed a single human being, not even an animal, just mosquitoes, flies, and wood ticks.
Excuse me.
Look at the righteous African immigrants here being abused and assaulted, verbally, psychologically terrorized, all of us, by the good men and women in blue of my old, good, real Irish Catholic, real Jesus people, Pig's Eye, land of sky blue waters, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, ancient native indigenous tribal homelands. I need you in my army. We carry no weapons.